Alright guys, so I've been pretty addicted with OBS and Sony Vegas render settings again. Now I've made a video like this, I'm not sure how long it's been, but last year I made a video on this, on OBS render settings, but those settings are not my best and highest settings for mine. I didn't realize I can go more with my settings until I can reach my maximum capabilities with my hardware. Considering I have a 75Hz monitor, I can record like higher than 75 FPS. Now, if I had a 240Hz monitor, I'll be able to record 240 FPS easily. So my hardware can still be able to handle that much FPS. Consider that's some really high FPS. So let's get straight into my OBS settings. Now, I set the theme to Acri. I believe that's how you pronounce it, which is the only thing that's changed, I believe. Output, alright, so here it is. So I'll use MP4. Now for my encoder, I used X264 in my last render settings video. Don't use X264, which I believe that is OBS's encoder. Don't do that unless you have a really bad PC and that's the only thing you have. If you have like an AMD graphics card like I am, use your graphics card. I don't really rescale it. I don't really mess around with the muxer settings. Preset is recording. Quality preset is balanced. Pre-pass mode is disabled. Target bitrate is 100,000. Peak bitrate is 90,000. Keyframe interval is 2. And then view mode is basic. Alright. So audio, I set this to 48 kilohertz, which I believe that's I believe by default it is 44.1 kilohertz. And then everything else should be default except for your mic / auxiliary audio, which is my microphone. Alright, and then video, my base canvas is 1920 by 1080, which is the same as my monitor. And then I don't really scale it down to 720 or any other resolution. I just stick with 1920 by 1080. Downscale filter, I use Lanxos, but you could use bilinear. You know, bilinear and Lanxos is your two options you can use. I put this at fractional FPS, and then I set the numerator to 75 FPS, so I can't record beyond 75 FPS, which because I have a 75Hz monitor. So denominator is 1. Hotkeys, no hotkeys. Advanced, I set this to below normal. This should all be by default, I believe. Alright, let's get into Sony Vegas. So I'm gonna show you guys my project settings. So yeah, I have 1920 by 1080. Pixel aspect ratio is 1. Well, you can copy all this. I do color corrections for my videos. I believe it's in track effects. Oh, no. Okay, it's under video effects, and I'm pretty sure it's channel blend. I believe that's what I use. Yep. So I use Sackboy's color, Sackboy Clank color correction, and it looks really nice. Also do the same thing with my GTA 5 videos, but when I record GTA 5 videos or Call of Duty videos, I disable resample, because if I have like motion blur on, it's just gonna look a little bit choppy and it's just not gonna look very nice. But with Minecraft, with having this ticked, you get that motion blur effect, which is a lot of people like, and I really like that as well. Alright, so now for the renders itself. So I use Swampy's render settings like I always do, because Swampy's render settings are pretty good actually. So here it is. You can copy this. Alright, and then video bitrate. Here it is. Still the same as last video. Bitrate 240 M. Internet/LAN. Project. Now put this on best, and yeah, that's pretty much it with that. Alright, guys, that's it for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright.
Peace.